Hi Martin. This is my first broadcast in English. And I have to thank you for it because I have been thinking about doing something in English, but I kept on postponing it. However, your video about being an atheist has inspired me. I can say that, first of all, I like what you're doing. You're funny, you're talented, and it's a pleasure watching your videos. But let's talk about the video that I'm trying to respond to, and you don't need me to feed your ego, because I think that you have a pretty good self-esteem. Basically, I want to begin this video by defining God, because otherwise, what the heck are we talking about? I don't want to talk about the guy with the beard, with the white beard that, it's there and supposedly and watching all over us. No. What I want to talk about is an entity. Let's define it. I will think that I will have no problems, and I don't think that you would either, although you may, because the word God could have some bad connotations for you. I will say that defining God as a being, a unity that is omnipresent, omnipotent, and that it has conscious of itself. It's a pretty good definition. And I'm going to take it as good for now anyways. And I know that you will respond with comments whether this is a good definition for a presumable God or not. Would you call a being that is everywhere, that it's almighty, and basically that has created the universe and that has conscience of itself, God? I think you would. If you don't agree with that, well, I'll let you tell me. But obviously there is a force in the universe that has created the whole thing. We call it nature. Nature is everywhere. Nature is the creator of the universe. But nature is a physical force, as far as we can plainly see. So the universe is a unity that, the Oriental religions call it the All, and they believe in the All to be God. And I think they're much closer to the reality than the Western civilization. However, the burden of proof is this being, is this unity conscious of itself? Because if it is not, then we're talking about physics, metaphysics, no? And that's the burden of proof that I want to take. And I know that, as you said in several videos, the burden of proof rests on me. Therefore, I do take that challenge. You see, while I was being an atheist, well, I can't really say that I was an atheist for all those years. I was first atheist, then I was agnostic. I came to the realization that, maybe God did exist. I don't think you were there. I think you're declare atheist 100%. And you may say that you don't care whether it exists or not, but obviously you made a video about it, so you must care some. Here we are faced with the burden of proof, and we're trying to prove that the universe is conscious of itself, it's sentient. Well, I presume that you would agree with me that you are conscious and you're sentient. Maybe not, but well, I think that is a pretty fair assumption. I definitely feel that I am sentient, that I know of my own existence. So, how can I prove to you that the universe is also conscious of itself? Let's see. You and I are a unity, an entity. And yet, although I am conscious of myself, at first look, I see that there is a number of beings inside this community that I am, all these cells, all kinds of cells, blood cells, liver cells, eye cells, hair cells, fingernail cells, bone cells. Well, and I can go on, but what's the point? I think you get it. All these cells don't have any conscious of me at first look, at first hand. However, they are part of this unity that I am, and they carry on a lot of functions for me. And I am sentient and I am conscious of myself because only a few cells are conscious of me. I don't think there is a burden of proof on the fact that we are conscient. The fact is that if a few cells of my body made me aware of myself, there are some entities in the universe that are aware of the universe. Therefore, the universe is aware of itself, and therefore, it fits the definition of God that I offer at the beginning. Yes, it's not the God that will judge you for your sins. Which, by the way, it seems interesting that an atheist believes in sins, because I think you do. And you have somehow play a lot with that morality of, I know it's a play, but obviously when you joke about something, it's because the thought is on your mind.